Hey fam, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to your practice. My name is Toby and today we have a Vinyasa flow in front of us that will focus on warrior poses. So we will be a bit more traditional today. So we look at standing poses, we build up a flow to go in those standing poses and we will flow through them and feel strong and confident, hopefully. So we will be more on our legs, not so much on our hands, but this is also nice. Pay attention to the details, be active in the legs when we're standing, and just try to be a bit more in the moment. Breathe through the poses and be present. Find a seat, close your eyes, straighten your back, arrive here. Inhale through the nose, sigh it out. Deep inhale, sigh it out. Deep inhale, sigh it out. And then take a moment to find your natural rhythm of breath. Just let it come and go naturally. Follow the flow of it. Observe it. Just let it happen naturally. The breath is always happening. No matter if you are present and if you are watching it, no matter if you're doing something else, no matter if you're sleeping or awake, the breath is there for you. It is flowing constantly in its own natural rhythm. But when we shift our focus, our awareness, our presence to it, we arrive a bit more in the moment. We get a bit more closer to us. Take a couple more of in and exhales. Let them be a bit longer. Not inhale deeper. Elongate the breath. Then slowly blink open up your eyes. Turn to the long side of the mat. We start in the frog pose. You don't need to go into the pose very deep, but open the knees up. Have the feet as wide as the knees or wider if you can. Inside of the feet is to the ground. And then just be on your hands for a moment, be here. As I said, you don't need to go into this very deep, but we want to open up the inner hips a bit. Just shift around forward and backwards. You can already warm up the hands here a bit, so shift around over the wrists. Let's actually flip the hands so the fingertips are pointing towards you. And move around here. Forwards and backwards, sideways circles. Turn the hands to the normal orientation again. Sink into it deeper, walk the knees wider if you can, maybe come to the forearms. If you want more, push the hips back. If it's too much, shift forward. Breathe into it. Find new space through it. Slowly lean forward, bring the feet together. Come to the heels and bring the knees together again. Come into a tabletop position. Classic cat-cow. Push the hands into the ground. Inhale, gaze up, pelvis rolls up, belly button pulls down. The exhale guides you in your cat pose. You round your spine, you pull the shoulder blades apart. With the inhale, you slowly move into your cow pose. With the exhale, you round your spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale from middle. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Come onto your fingertips. Shift the chest forward, lean into your hips, and then lean out of it. Maybe straighten the left leg slightly, and then move around here. You can also draw circles here. You can shift forward and backwards. If the ground is not close enough, use blocks under the hands. Come forward, push the right toes into the ground, straighten the right leg, the right knee leaves the ground, and then shift forward and backwards. See how this feels like. And then step the right foot forward to the outside of the right hand, active squat, rise up. Hands to your heart, stand up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit down again. Hands to the ground, step back, plank pose. One push-up. Knees drop down, shift to the heels. Gaze forward, let the forearms land. Pull yourself forward and up, upward facing dog or cobra. Shift back, tabletop position. Right foot steps forward to the outside of the right hand. Come onto the fingertips. Shift forwards and backwards, maybe straighten and bend the right leg if you want to. Just a couple of rounds to get warm, to be prepared in our hips and our legs. Lean forward, push the left toes into the ground, straighten the left leg, shift forward and backwards a couple of times. Step the left foot forward to the outside of the left hand, rise up, active squat. Hands to your heart, stand up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit down. Hands to the ground, left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Full push-up. Knees drop down, shift to the heels, forearms land, pull yourself forward and up, cobra or upward facing dog. Roll back, downward facing dog. Find your down dog. First down dog of the practice, so work yourself into the space. Create the space you need. Wiggle around. Get comfortable here. And when you feel good, find your down dog. Become static. 3 rounds of classic Surya Namaskar A. So sun salutation A. You can step forward. You can jump forward. You can go forward however you want actually. Come onto the toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, jump or step forward. Feet land in between the hands. Halfway up. All the way down, forward fold. Roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Maybe lean back slightly. Hip is pushing forward. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Adha Uttanasana. And then all the way up. Hands to the ground. Step or jump back, Vinyasa. You can do the full push-up again. Or you can go to the traditional Vinyasa that you maybe prefer. Find your downward facing dog. 2 more rounds. Come onto the toes, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Halfway up, Adha Uttanasana, all the way down Uttanasana. Roll up, arms up to the sky, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, slightly lean back, glutes are active. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step or jump back, Vinyasa. Just 1 more round. Come onto the toes, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Halfway up. all the way down. Roll up your spine, inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up, lean back. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step or jump back, Vinyasa. Find your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Step the right foot forward. Let the left knee land. Rise up under Vinyasa for a moment. And then bring the right forearm to the right upper leg. The left leg will go around, will be a kickstand behind you, and you face the left side of the mat. Push the right knee forward as much as you can. And bring yourself back. The upper body stays upright. Just the right knee goes forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Push it forward, stay here for a moment. And then let the left hand land. Left foot comes back to the middle. Straighten the left leg. Come into side plank pose. Pick the right leg up, let it float maybe. Hold it, breathe here. Find stability. Find strength. Right hand, right foot to the ground. Downward facing dog. Left leg pulls up to the sky. Step your left foot forward, right knee lands. Rise up, Anjaneyasana, just for a moment to set yourself up. Left arm lands on your left leg. Right foot turns around to the left side of the mat. Your gaze comes to the right side. And then shift the left knee forward. Bring it back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward. Back and forward, and stay here for a moment. Breathe here. Right hand to the ground, right foot spins around back to the middle. Straighten your right leg, roll to the outside of the right foot, pick your left leg up, side plank pose. Maybe let the left leg float. Stay here. Roll the right shoulder onto your back. And let the left hand land, let the left foot land. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward to the front of the mat. Find your forward fold. Bend the legs, roll your spine up. Rise up, arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Pull the right knee into your chest. Find balance. Pull the hands forward, palms face each other. Right foot steps back to the back of the mat. You open the arms, left arm pulls up. You pull your arrow back. We come into the archer's lunge. Your upper body faces the left side. Arms are wide open. Stay here. Breathe here. And then we slowly find the transition into Warrior 2. The right arm will move up, the left arm will move down. We windmill open. The right heel comes down. We are in Warrior 2. Left knee pushes forward, maybe slightly out if you feel like your left knee is sinking to the middle. So really try to bend the left leg deeply and be active in it. Outside of the right foot is pushing into the ground. Your right foot can move in slightly. It does not need to be parallel to the back of the mat. Try to have your upper body centered, not leaning too much forward or back. And then just take 2 to 3 more breaths here. Put the right hand down to the ground. Roll to the outside of the right foot, side plank pose again, or Wild thing if you want to. Step over yourself, open up, or float the left foot. Slowly pull the left knee in again, step forward again. Two options here, left arm onto your left leg, or left hand to the ground. Right heel spins down, you open up, side angle, Parsvakonasana, the right arm pulls up to the sky or to the front. No matter what option you chose, think deep into your hips. Hand can be on the ground, or if this is too tight for you, bring it to the leg. I actually prefer to be on the leg. It feels nicer for me. I have more control here. Slowly rise up, lean back, left leg stays bent, left arm pulls up and back, peaceful warrior, lean back. Slowly lean forward, straighten your left leg, left arm pulls forward, spin your upper body forward first, dive down, find the contact to your leg or to the ground, pull the left hip back, and then open up your upper body, roll the shoulder back, right arm pulls up. You try to pull the left hip back all the time. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. 2 breaths here. Slowly bend the left leg. Left hand crawls forward. You find the contact with the floor. Maybe you grab a block for additional support. And then you shift your weight forward. You pull yourself into the pose. You roll your right hip up. You pull your right arm up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. The outside of the right foot pulls up to the sky. You roll your right shoulder back. You roll your right hip up. Find the challenge you need here. Find the support you need here. One last warrior variation. Roll the right hip down. Slow and controlled. Find warrior 3. Upper body almost parallel to the ground. Be active in your glutes. Be active in your upper body. Keep the spine long. Hands to the ground, right foot steps back, left leg up to the sky. Pull yourself forward and up, upward facing dog. Roll back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward again, find your forward folds. Roll up your spine, inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Pull the left knee into your chest, hands forward. Step the left foot back to the space behind you. Open up your bow, pull the arrow back with the right hand this time. Left hand stays forward, arches lunge. We will windmill the arms open again. Right arm moves down, left arm moves up, and we move into warrior 2. Left heel spins down. Open the arms up, push the knee forward and out slightly. Stay here. Open the arms. Relax your neck. Hold your arms from your shoulders. Left hand to the ground. Roll to the outside of the left foot, step over. Side plank pose or wild thing, your choice. Slowly pull your right knee in again, step forward. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Right arm onto your right leg or hand to the ground. Left heel spins down. Left arm up to the sky or pull it forward. Whatever you prefer, whatever you like best. Push the right knee forward as well and try to pull the right hip back a bit. Slowly rise up, lean back, peaceful warrior. Right arm pulls up and then over you to the back of the room. Slowly come back to the middle, straighten the right leg. Dive forward, pull the right hip back, lean into it. Find the contact point to the ground or to the leg. And then open up the body. Left arm pulls up to the sky. Triangle pose. Right hip pulls back all the time. Slowly bend your right knee. Walk your right hand forward. Find contact to the floor or to a block. Find your balance. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Peel the left hip open. Peel the left shoulder up. Find your half moon pose. Find your right foot first, and then find your left foot. Let it be active, let it pull up to the sky. And then slowly, with control and with balance that I don't have right now, roll the left shoulder back, roll the left hip down for warrior 3. Hands in front of your heart maybe. Or open them up to the sides. Your hands land, your left foot lands, the right leg straightens up and back, 3-legged dog. Pull yourself forward and up, upward facing dog. Roll back directly, downward facing dog. Step or jump forward, forward fold. Roll up your spine. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. One more round, same sequence. A bit more fluid, a bit more connected, a bit more in flow. Right knee into your chest. Hands forward. Step the right foot back. Open up the bow, archer's lunge. Windmill the arms open, warrior 2. Right hand to the ground. Side plank or wild thing. Step it over, pull it up to the sky. Step the left foot forward again. Konasana, your variation. Rise up, lean back, peaceful warrior. Lean it forward, straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Bend the left leg, lean forward, pull yourself into your half moon pose. Roll the right hip down, warrior 3. Hands to the ground, right foot steps back, left leg to the sky. Pull yourself forward and up, upward facing dog. Roll back, downward facing dog. Step or jump forward. Roll up your spine. Last round, last side. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left knee into your chest, hands pull forward. Left foot steps back. Open up the bow, right hand pulls back. Windmill the arms open, warrior 2. Left hand lands to the ground, wild thing or side plank pose. Pull the right knee and step it forward. Konasana, side angle pose. Rise up, lean back, peaceful warrior. Roll forward, straighten your right leg, triangle pose. Bend your right leg, slowly walk forward, lean forward, find your half moon. Last one of this sequence of this session actually. Roll the left hip down, find warrior 3. Hands to the ground, left foot steps back, right leg up to the sky. Pull yourself forward and up, upward facing dog. Roll back, downward facing dog. Come onto the toes, let the knees sink down to the ground, have them mat width apart and sit back to the heels, find child's pose. Let your head rest. Let your arms get soft again. The hip is pulling you back to the heels. Your breathing softens. You feel gravity. But you feel also strong and connected through this practice, through those warrior poses. Feel free to go through the sequence more often if it felt nice, if you felt connected, if you felt a sense of flow. Don't be stuck to this practice. Feel free to explore those movements, those transitions, those asanas on your own as well, after you turn down the video. Take a couple more breaths here, settle into it, smooth them out. And we will end the practice here. Feel free to stay in child's pose longer. Stay longer in it if it feels nice. If you feel like you need a bit more rest, add on more stuff. If you feel like you have still a lot of energy or this practice brought you a lot of energy. As I said before, feel free to go through those sequences again and again. If it feels nice, if you feel connected, if it's just vibing with you right now. I always get this when I'm in a good sequence. I feel like, oh, I could do this more often. I feel like very much in flow. I'm just not thinking. I'm in the moment, in my body, on my mat, and not in my head. And this is the nicest feeling ever. And I hope you can find this sometimes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Thank you so much for showing up for your own practice. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day and would love to see you back on the mat very soon again. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and sign up for the Patreon if you want longer videos. So, peace out. Have a good one.